Morning guys, today we are in Perth, in the heart of the CBD. We are back to the Milky Lane project. It's a massive franchise chain which came to Perth about 6 months ago. And we did a massive fit out between electrical, security, lighting. And today we are back here to do some more installations. We're gonna install a couple of 15 amp power points for the glass washers and a few downlights for the external sign, the Milky Lane sign, and one more internally. And we're gonna show you how we do it pretty fast. Come with us, and we wanna show you everything. So the client has requested us to install 2 power points under the bench, where we're gonna install 2 new glass washers. We're gonna try to snake in the cable through this gyprock wall. It's gonna be a bit challenging because of the stud frames and the insulations. And then we're gonna run back the cable to the switchboard, just behind here. We're gonna pull the cable through the switchboard and install 2 20 amp RCVO for the protections of the line and the glass washer as well. So we are running 20 mil conduit under the bench and running some cable externally because the wall has a lot of studs between them, so it's gonna be really tough to run the cable inside the walls. I know it's not the best looking scenario to run cables, but it's gonna be under the bench, so nobody will really see it. The fridge is gonna go back and you won't really see the exposed conduit. I would have loved to run the cable inside the wall, but in this case it's not really feasible. Usually we pre-lay cables prior to the wall installation, but this was a retrofit job, so we're gonna do the best we can to make nice and tidy. Yeah, I think we'll just go on the side here. It's a massive timber, eh?
Yeah, it's right there.
Maybe you want to try to snake it through, see if it goes through. Yeah, got it. Try to push the conduit as tight as we can to the bench, so it will be up the way of the appliance. And then lock it in with some 20 mil saddles, which locks it in nice and firm. The wall is gyprock, but behind there is like a timber frame, so it should lock the screw nice and solid. And then we're gonna put another one here. Yeah. There we go, nice and solid. By the way guys, we only use Milwaukee tools. We found they are the best in the market. I have had mine for nearly 6 years now, and to be honest, I never had any hiccups. So we love the red. The next job is to install an LED downlights in these water stations. The owner has specifically requested to install it roughly in this spot, so people can see this part nice and bright, and hopefully it will get a bit more attention in the restaurants. So what we do first is mark the center of the wall. If I have a 10 measure, somebody stole my 10 measure. All right, let's see if Ross has it. All right, found my 10 measure. Okay, so what we do, we just measure the center. So 850 Divide by 2, we're looking at 425, I think. I wasn't good at school, but I think it sounds pretty close. Yes, pretty close. All right, so 425, that's our center of the wall. The cutout of the downlights is a 92mm. So we're gonna use the hole saw. This is this ceiling has this aluminium layer, which I think is gonna be pretty easy to cut. Hopefully there is no stud at the top. We're gonna see if we get lucky. We use dust collector. I think they are great to stop dusting getting around, and also for safety. Clients love it when we use this, and we do LED downlights upgrade for the house. By the way, this is a licensed electrician job. It's not to do yourself. So don't do it at home, okay? Call us. Okay, let's see how we're doing up there. Oh, that went through pretty good, the pilot bit. All right, we got lucky today. Nice and straight. Nothing on top, no steel. It's our lucky day. I think I'm gonna play lotto tonight. Might win something. So next step is to run the cable to the back downlights. The owner is happy to have all under the same circuit as the bar. So we're just gonna check quick through the hole if there is any cable that we can use. If don't, we just need to run across. And hopefully it's gonna be a quick catch from the other side of the wall. So let's see how we go. Okay, it went through pretty good. They are pretty tight to come out. Hopefully we don't snap the spring. There we go. Not lucky. Alright, let's see if we're lucky enough to find the snake. There we go. Just here. Perfect. I lost it. Bloody hell. Hi, Ya Goin Mate. We leave a bit of slack so the cable doesn't get stuck anywhere. Just gonna attach the cable to the snake, nice and tight so it doesn't come out. Here we go, here she is. I think a quick connects, they're a great way to install LED downlights. They are so fast and efficient. They are a bit more costly than a plug base, but we love them. So literally just need to strip the cable, make sure it's not too long. You just follow the colors, red, green and black. Put the cable inside, make sure it doesn't oversticks too long from the plug, so it's nice and safe. The external white sheeting has to be inside so it can grab it and lock it in and just squash it. And then your plug base is ready. See, it only took a couple of seconds. That's why we love it. Then we can plug it in. Make sure the lights are the same color as the other lights, which in this case is a warm white. The beauty about these downlights is that you can actually change color between warm white, neutral white and cool white. So within one downlight you have 3 different tones. In this case the whole venue is using warm colors, so we're just gonna make sure the lights is in warm color, which is 3000K. So we're just moving the cable across the other downlights. We didn't have much slack here, so it was pretty tight for me to do a junction. So we're just gonna move it across, and we have much more room there to do the junction for the other lights. Like it was an easy snake, so nothing in the way. Makes things much faster. Here we go. Okay. We can put these downlights back. The quick connect here. I mean the plug base. They're always a bit tough to remove it, to open the back. This one was easy. Gonna strip the cable. And twist it. Make sure the right lengths to go in the terminals. So we just probably cut about 5 mil or so. Then we unscrew the plug base screws here. We only have 2 cables, so there is enough room to put one more. Usually you can only put probably 3 or 4 max. You can really jam it with 4 or 5 cables, otherwise it's gonna be really tough to do the junction. But yeah, 3 cable is plenty of room, especially 1.5. Doesn't take much space. There we go, last one. Yes. And then we should be fine. Put the backings back on. I think we may need to snap the plastic a bit. It won't fit otherwise. There we go. Okay. Okay, junction done. Now we can put the downlights back. Pretty tight hole. I need to snap this extra plastic here. There we go, better. Put the downlights back in. All right, let's switch the power back on. One last job. The client wants us to install an LED downlights just above the sign, Milky Lane. It's gonna be a bit challenging because the ceiling is a weatherboard, so it's a bit tough. We have a brand new hole kit, they're nice and sharp. I feel confident we're gonna get through pretty quick and easy. Running the cable back to the LED downlights, it won't be any issue, I think. We have a downlights just probably a meter away from our new downlights. So I think it's going to be a pretty easy job. It's going to take us probably 5 to 10 minutes to drill, run the cable, connect it, and make it working. So let's see how we go. So we're going to use an MFL LED downlights, which they are from Beacon Downlights. They are well presented LED, really solid. They feel really expensive as well. The beauty of this downlight is you can actually pull it out and adjust the way you want it. Alright guys, so today we did a couple of PowerPoint installations for glass washer. Also we have installed an LED downlights for the internal water stations and LED downlights for the Milky Lane sign. It was a pretty straightforward job. Only took us probably a couple of hours. Me and Ross pushed it through pretty quick. The restaurant is gonna be open in about an hour. So we are out and the job is done. We're pretty happy with the outcome and hope is the owner. So that's it for today. Make sure you guys push the subscribe button and follow us in the next video.